right, so you said Brian Flores to the Steelers, and I really like your prediction for the Titans because it's one of those coaches where I have just so much trouble getting excited about this guy. But Sam Cohen, who do you have going to the Tennessee Titans?
I like Coach Nagy. Obviously, he had the tenure in Chicago. People don't give him enough credit, in my opinion, for what he was able to do with Trubisky. You think about the fact that they drafted Trubisky in the first place when you had the likes of Patrick Mahomes up there, Deshaun Watson, whatever you think of him. He was great in Houston for a couple years. They take Trubisky, and he took him to a couple playoffs. You give him, he's been in Kansas City, the last 5-ish years, give or take now?
Yeah.
He's learned under Big Red. They've done nothing but be successful there. A down year by all standards for the Chiefs this year. Mahomes goes down late with the injury. They weren't going to make the playoffs anyways, but it's a guy that has shown he can turn it around. He's developed Mahomes over the last couple years. You have Cam Ward.
Has he developed Patrick Mahomes?
You know what I mean.
How has Patrick Mahomes gotten better over the last handful of years?
They won Super Bowls with him.
Well, listen, I'm not saying the guy isn't not done anything, but to develop, sure, I don't think I wouldn't say he's developed Pat Mahomes.
Correct. He didn't take a blob of Play-Doh and turn it into a Michelangelo sculpture. I'll give you that. But the offense has developed, and a lot of that people will say is Andy Reid, and I'm sure he is the one calling the plays. But you still have a competent offensive coordinator. You have a young guy over in Tennessee with Cam Ward. Yeah. I think it makes a lot of sense from a leadership perspective when he has seen what it takes to be successful in Kansas City these last 5 years.
Rock, correct me if I'm wrong. Remind me. I feel like part of the story for Matt Nagy in Chicago, part of what we heard about why he was blown out so quickly there, I remember hearing whispers, rumors, reports, whatever you want to call it, about him being woefully unprepared to be the coach of that team. And because I'm always a guy that I believe in the Steelers' way of doing things. I believe in the teams that stick with coaches. I believe in continuity. Again, I thought at the end of this year it could be time for Todd Bowles because there was a lot of problems. But I say all the time, I think we give up on coaches and quarterbacks way too quickly in the NFL. And
it's gotten even worse.
It has, and it's not going backwards.
No, it's not.
It's not going backwards. But I remember hearing that about Nagy, and I don't know if you do or not.
I do remember hearing a little bit about that, and I was surprised it was that fast that he was unloaded. But just overall, the Titans don't do anything for me. And
who do they have that would?
You know what I'm saying?
Jeffrey Simmons. Let me go coach Tennessee because they got Jeffrey Simmons. And listen, I like Cam Ward. I actually like the kid's personality. And again, I say we give up on coaches and quarterbacks too quickly in this league. So I'm certainly not going to tell you after his rookie season that wasn't that great that the kid's a bust because I'm not that guy. I think we need to let guys develop in this league.
Right.
But
does he have enough around him?
Even if I believed in Cam Ward, and that's it right there. Even if I believed in Cam Ward, there's not a lot going on in Tennessee that I'd be very excited about. But Matt Nagy, to me, he's one of those guys that just it does not, for me, inspire any kind of confidence, right? I remember even a guy who had won a Super Bowl in Mike McCarthy when they hired him in Dallas. I said, this is such an uninspiring hire, and I couldn't be excited if I was a Dallas Cowboy fan. Thankfully, I'm not. And that played out exactly how I expected it to. And to me, he's got worlds more credibility than Matt Nagy.
Isn't McCarthy getting an interview with the Steelers, I believe? I know he's a Pittsburgh guy. Did you see that?
Yeah. Thumbs up from Sam Cohen in the penalty box. Another guy, again, if you're going to tell me you fired, I'm sorry, Mike Tomlin stepped down so that you can hire Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy.
He's a Pittsburgh guy. He bleeds it.
Oh, good for him.
Ginzer.
Not exciting for me if I'm a Steelers fan. Mike McCarthy. As a matter of fact, I just said I'd be wary of a guy like Brian Flores because of his relationship with Tua Tagovailoa. Give me Brian Flores 5 times over Mike McCarthy.
Do you remember when he got the gig and there were rumors he had a sleepover with Jerry Jones? He actually stayed at his house. There was a sleepover.
I would have a sleepover with Jerry Jones, by the way. My boy can party.
Oh, he can.
My boy can party.
Did I tell you when we were at the Hall of Fame and the bus, we were there.
I want me some glory hole.
I got a story I'm going to tell you off the air, you guys. But when he pulled up in his bus, that Cowboys thing, Everything is gold-plated in there.
I bet.
The driver comes down, and he puts down a little red carpet. And he puts down, it's a little thing where you can take 2 steps down. Boom, here comes a limo. Boom, here comes Jerry Jones. Another guy. Boom. There's some beautiful women came out of this limousine, and then they go in there. And then later, here comes another limousine. Romo comes out with his lady, and he goes in. And the guy comes down. And
Did he tell you about what just happened? Did he make predictions about what was going to happen next?
Was it you that said you thought Brady has done a lot better this year? I listened to a lot of different shows.
He's grown.
I think it was you, and I do agree. And what do you think about it?
Don't love him, but he's grown.
Got you. What about Romo?
I can't stand Tony Romo. He was terrible this weekend.
He is so cocky too.
He's just so annoying. You know who he is? Tony Romo's the guy at the bar. You watch a game at a sports bar, and the guy sits next to you and won't shut the hell up, and you just want him to shut that. You just wish you weren't sitting there. That's Tony Romo to me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like, just shut the hell up. Let the play happen, and then tell me why it happened.
Yeah.
That's your job.
He regressed. Remember the first year, everybody was
predictions.
Right.
You know what I heard from him so many times the other night? Oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want him to do this. I don't care what you want. Do your job. He is so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand Tony Romo. Really quickly, let's get through the rest of the head coaching
I don't think he likes him, Sam.
Sam Cohen. No, I can't. Listen, I think Tony Romo is a hell of a human being. I remember the story where this old couple had broken down and he got out and changed their tire for them, got in his car and left. Never once said he was.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
one.
never once said he was Tony Romo. Just to help these people, and then he left, and they were like, "Wait, was that Tony Romo?" Like, I think he seems like an unbelievable human being. I hate him on television.
Gotcha,
I
Pat.
hate him on television.
Gotcha, Pat.
All right, really quickly, let's get through the rest of the head coaching predictions from Sam Cohen.
We'll fire him off real quick. I know we're short for time. The Dolphins, I like Halfley going down there. Ross and his inability or unwant to sell the team minus all the billions of dollars of offers he's gotten. We saw how the offense looked this year with an offensive coach. The defense was disgusting. I think you bring in a defensive-minded guy. And then in Atlanta, I like Robert Saleh to get another chance as a head coach. You go 16, 18, 19 years, whatever it was.
Atlanta.
Or I'm sorry,
I think he meant
Baltimore.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Baltimore. My apologies. I know, sorry, not sorry. But you have a guy for so long with Harbaugh in Baltimore. I think a lot of people respect Robert Saleh.
Yes.
You look at him on the sideline, and he just looks like he means business. I certainly respect the way he coaches. I think tons of players love him. You could see it on Hard Knocks when he was in New York, how much the players liked him. I think it's a good fit. I don't know how it works with Lamar. Obviously, he's a defensive-minded guy, but that defense was lackluster this year compared to what it has been in years past. And we all know that defense wins in the AFC North. So I think it's a good fit for Baltimore should they make the move.
Does Jacksonville have Baltimore next year? Because let's not forget Robert Saleh offered to murder Liam Cohen this season. Quote, I'll end you.
That was
I want to see that matchup.